Hello, it's a beautiful day, and I'm sure you're doing very fine. We're talking about the digestive system today. I know that everybody likes to eat, and I'm very sure you have a question that what happens to the food that you eat? So, at the end of this lesson, you should be able to learn about this thing called digestion and explain the process of digestion. So, what is digestion? Digestion is the breakdown of food into smaller form that can be absorbed by the body. Digestion is the breakdown of food into smaller form that can be absorbed by the body. So it's just like this. For instance, you eat rice. When you put the rice in your mouth, it won't just go like that down, 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 down without being broken down. If the rice just moves to your stomach, to the small intestine, large intestine without being broken down, then it will not be absorbed. It will not be easily absorbed by the body. So that is why digestion of food is very, very important. Now, this is the digestive system of a human, and you can see we have the mouth. Behind it, we have the throat, we have the esophagus, then the stomach, we have the small intestine and the large intestine. Okay, so see something. Let's talk about the process of digestion in human. Digestion of food starts from the mouth. Or do you eat with your nose? No, we all eat with our mouth. So the digestion of food starts from the mouth. Now, in the mouth, we have the tongue, okay? And you know that we have the saliva, okay? And you know that the tongue has a lot of importance. It helps us to taste when something is sweet and something is bitter, when something is salty. The tongue is a sense organ for tasting, right? For tasting things. And in the saliva, okay, that we're talking about that is in the mouth, it contains an enzyme called the salivary amylase, okay, and this amylase has a function. It helps to break down starch into sugar. The amylase in the saliva helps to break down starch. The starch is a complex sugar, is a complex carbohydrate, you know that. So it now helps to break it down into sugars, okay, and when it is broken down into sugar, it will help it to be what easily absorbed by the body. All right, so after the food in your mouth is mixed with your saliva, it produces something called a bolus. All right, so this bolus can now be swallowed down the esophagus. All right, and from the esophagus it enters the stomach. So remember, the digestion of food starts from the mouth. From the mouth it passes through the esophagus, from the esophagus into the stomach. Now in the stomach, the food is broken down by mixing with gastric acid. Okay, now in the stomach there is a particular enzyme called hydrochloric acid. This is that HCl. All right, so the HCl has a function. The HCl helps to eliminate bacteria and virus in the stomach, and it protects the body from infection. So you can see that the acid in our stomach helps to protect our body from infection. And you know also that in the stomach we also have the enzyme called renin and pepsin. Renin helps to coagulate or curdle milk, and the pepsin helps to break down proteins to peptones. Okay, now after that, the food is then passed to the duodenum, where it is mixed with enzyme produced by the pancreas. So from the stomach it goes down to the duodenum, and afterwards So it will now result to what? It will form something called a chyme. That food that is from the stomach, it will form something that is called what? A chyme. And this chyme is fully broken down in the small intestine. Okay, so most of the digestion of food take place in the small intestine. If you are asked that where does most where can we find most of the digestion of food taking place? It is where? In the small intestine. So water and some minerals are reabsorbed back into the blood in the colon of the large intestine. So, and the waste product of digestion, that is the feces, are defecated from the anus via the rectum. So, so the waste products afterwards are now what? Defecated via what? The rectum from the anus. So, if I ask you, tell me, where does digestion of food start from? Yes, start from the mouth. Clap yourself. So can you tell me the enzyme that is found in the saliva? Yes, salivary amylase. Clap yourself. Very good. So what does it do? Okay, fantastic. The salivary amylase helps to break down starch into sugar. Very good. Okay, so can you tell me the acid that is found in the stomach? What is it called? Yes, HCl. That is hydrochloric acid. Very good. So what does HCl do? What does it do? Yes, very good. It protects the body from infection. It helps to kill bacteria and virus that are harmful in the stomach. All right. Okay, so ensure you take good care of yourself, and I'm very sure you know how. If you are asked to explain the digestion process, you can do that. And do have a wonderful day and be the best, because you're always the best. Bye.